Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for the incredible love, likes, and comments on the previous part of The Cost of a Dream. Your support has been overwhelming, and it truly means a lot to me. Today, I'm excited to share with you the final part of this unforgettable story. This last part dives deep into Obinna's journey and the ultimate price he had to pay for his dream. If you've enjoyed this series, please like this video, share it to your loved ones, and subscribe to my channel for more African folktales and inspiring stories. Now let's uncover the conclusion of The Cost of a Dream. The years rolled by, and Obinna's life became a delicate balance between his outward appearance of success and the inner turmoil he carried. While his wealth brought him the admiration of many, it also served as a constant reminder of what he had lost. The foundation he and Adora started had grown massively. Children from all over the region came under their care, and the couple poured their love into these young ones, treating them as their own. Yet, in the quiet moments of the night, when the world was asleep, Obinna would sit by his window and gaze at the stars, wondering if it was truly enough. One night, Obinna had a dream unlike any he had experienced before. He found himself in a vast dark forest, and trees looming tall and menacing. A cold wind blew, and a voice echoed through the darkness, calling his name. Obinna! Obinna! Do you know the weight of your actions? He turned and saw a figure standing in the shadows. It was the spiritualist, but his appearance was different, less human, more ethereal, with glowing eyes that seemed to be piercing his soul. The wealth you desired came at a cost, and you accepted it. But the universe always demands balance. Are you prepared to face the consequences? Before Obinna could respond, the ground beneath him began to crack, and he fell into the deep abyss. He woke up drenched in sweat, his heart pounding. The dream felt so real that he could still remember the spiritualist's voice ringing in his ears. Unable to shake off the dream, Obinna decided to seek guidance from the elders in his village. He visited the home of Elder Okoro, a wise man known for his deep knowledge of traditions and spirituality. As they sat under a mango tree, Obinna recounted his story, the pact with the spiritualist, the wealth he had gained, and the void it had left in his life. Elder Okoro listened intently, nodding occasionally, but saying nothing until Obinna finished. My son, the elder began, wealth that comes from dark places bring dark consequences. The spiritualist gave you what you asked for, but such blessings are never free. You must find a way to restore balance if you wish to find peace. How can I do that? Obinna asked desperately. You must confront the source of your wealth and seek to undo the pact. But be warned, it will not be easy, and it may demand a great sacrifice. Determined to find answers, Obinna made his way back to the spiritualist's hut. This time, the journey felt different. The forest was darker, the air heavier, and the whispers of unseen forces seemed louder. When he entered the hut, the spiritualist was already waiting for him. His eyes glowed faintly in the dim light, and his expression was unreadable. You have come back, he said, his voice carrying a hint of amusement. What is it you seek this time, Obinna? I want to undo the pact, Obinna said firmly. I want my life back, my lineage, my peace. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. The spiritualist studied him for a long moment before speaking. Undoing the pact is possible, but it will not be simple. You must return all that was given to you, the wealth, the success, the comfort you enjoy. And even then, the universe may demand more. What could it demand? Obinna asked, his voice trembling. The spiritualist leaned closer, his gaze intense. Your life. Obinna left the hut, feeling more conflicted than ever. How could he give up something he worked for? Could he face the possibility of losing his life in the process? He thought of Adora, and of the children they had helped, and of the life they had built together. Was it fair to risk all of it for a chance of undoing his past mistakes? For weeks, Obinna wrestled with the decision. Adora noticed his unease and asked him what was troubling him, but he couldn't bring himself to tell her the truth. One evening, as Obinna watched the children of their foundation playing and laughing, he felt a deep sense of clarity. These children had brought joy into his life, filling the void that wealth couldn't. Perhaps the spiritualist's course had not been entirely cruel. It had led him to this path, to a purpose greater than himself. He decided that if his wealth had come at a cost of others' suffering, then he would use it to bring light to the world. Obinna returned to the spiritualist one last time. I am ready, he said. The spiritualist raised an eyebrow. Ready for what? To give back what I took, Obinna said. I will return the wealth, the success, everything. But I ask for one thing in return, the chance to leave behind a legacy of hope for the children I have cared for. The spiritualist nodded slowly. The universe respects balance. Your willingness to sacrifice will be honored. With that, he performed a ritual that drained the wealth from Obinna's life. His mansions, his business, his luxuries, and all of it disappeared. But in their place, the foundation he and Adora had built remained, thriving and untouched. Obinna and Adora moved into a modest home near the foundation, dedicating their lives to its growth. Though they had lost their wealth, they found peace in the knowledge that they were making a difference in the lives of others. Years later, as Obinna sat surrounded by the children he had helped, he felt a sense of fulfillment that no amount of money could ever buy. His life had come full circle, not in the way he had imagined, but in the way that mattered the most. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through the cost of a dream. Obinna's story reminded us of the choices we are to make and the sacrifices we face in the pursuit of our dreams. If this story moved you, please take a moment to like this video, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating African tales and inspiring stories. Your support helps me keep these stories alive and bring them to a wider audience. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next story.